Hello guys, it's Zombies here, and I am making a video. I don't believe it. So this is going to be my Eisendrache map review, since the new map is kind of getting a bit close now, so it's time to start kind of wrapping up the Eisendrache videos. So it's going to be a Eisendrache map review. Now I have quite a few topics just that I've listed down, but I haven't really thought about talking about them and reviewing them properly, so I'm just going to talk about them off the top of my head and just see what I can do. So starting off with the weapons, did Eisendrache introduce any new actual weapons for the player to use? No it didn't. It did introduce the new bows, but we'll get to those later. But it didn't actually really do anything different with normal guns. Like, we didn't see any new guns from multiplayer, such as the XR2 and the Razorback and the P06 Sniper. So that's very interesting that we didn't see anything new, and it was just kind of the classic layout that we had in the Giant and Shadows of Evil, but we actually had less guns. People were a bit angry because in Zombies, even though you do normally get less guns than the multiplayer, this is the least amount of guns that we've ever had in a Zombies mode. So it's very frustrating for some players that they don't get a lot of weapon variety. Next is the Gobble Gun Machine locations, and the Gobble Gun Machine locations, I thought they were really good. They were really spread out around the map. They were kind of, there's one location for every kind of side of the map, and I think they were really nicely spread out in my opinion. Wonder Spheres were an amazing mode of transportation. Absolutely loved using those. I think they're a lot better than using just teleporters, because it doesn't really take you out of the gameplay and doesn't really have you at pause in an animation. I think using the Wonder Spheres is a great idea, and I really hope Treyarch have something in mind continuing for DLC 2. The Death Ray was a pretty awesome trap that we saw. I really thought that, it was nice to see. It was just a nice new trap, and the fact that it had stuff to do with the Easter egg was also pretty cool. There were 9 perks on the map. Now that is actually quite a lot of perks if you think about it. 9 perks for one Zombies map. I'm not sure how many the most ever in a Zombies map has been, but 9 perks is quite a lot. And they weren't the best perks. There were 3 perks which were a bit and then the rest of the perks were actually kind of useful, I guess, so it was really good to when you used your Perkaholic, and it actually felt like it was worth it. The Wonder Fizz perk rates, however, they were pretty awful, and I will leave a link to the description of a video that I did on how rare Widow's Wine is. You can go take a look at that if you want. It's a bit bad, to be honest, it's a bit bad. Then we have the Wrath of the Ancients bow, which is kind of somewhat of a tedious process now, because you have to keep filling up the dragon heads and doing all that stuff, and it's kind of a bit boring, to be fair. I don't really like doing that process, but the bow is pretty awesome. Then we get to the upgraded bows, which has the Void bow, which is I've done full reviews of these bows in another video, so I'll leave a link in the description to that as well, but I'll do mini reviews now. So the Void bow, it's not very good, to be honest. It's kind of hard to upgrade. Well, it's not hard to upgrade, it kind of just takes long to upgrade, and it's just not really worth the upgrade, to be fair. It's good on lower rounds, but higher rounds, when you're getting onto those higher and higher rounds, it's just useless. The Firebow is kind of the same. It's not great, it's okay, but it will stop being effective after a while, and it will just get useless. The Wolf bow is actually really good, as I've discovered. It's becoming one of my favourite bows, but again, it's just not as powerful as the Lightning bow, which is just absolutely incredible. That bow is ridiculously overpowered, and it's just so easy to use. Then we have the Panzer Soldat, who is really the only reason I've ever died on this map, because his flamethrower always used to slow you down so you couldn't sprint, so it was really annoying to get away from him, and it was basically impossible. But now he's kind of a bit more okay, and if you use Danger Closest, then he's basically impossible to die to. But the Panzer Soldat he's a little bit of a frustrating boss, but he's been nerfed quite a bit because of community complaints and stuff like that, so he's kind of easier now. The Ragnarok DG4 is actually a really awesome weapon. I love the gravity spikes in Zombies. They may sometimes cause some connection issues, but I think they're really cool. I think the Ragnarok DG4s are a welcome addition to Zombies. So now the fact that you can do the Easter egg solo is incredible. That's made me very happy that you can do the Easter egg solo. You don't have to wait and try and find some people to do it with. You can literally just jump onto the game and be like, alright, I'm going to do the Easter egg, and you can just do the Easter egg. And I love how they have them solo. I really hope DLC 2 has a solo Easter egg. Not sure on that one yet though, but we'll have to find out. But it was pretty easy, the Easter egg, if you think about it. Obviously, I'm excluding the boss fight because I'm not going to have that as part of the Easter egg. But if you take out the boss fight from this entire Easter egg, it's pretty quick and pretty simple. And yeah, this Easter egg also got figured out in 2 days. So quite different to Shadows of Evil, which took like a week. And it had to be finished with code diving, so it was a bit different. It was kind of an easy Easter egg for it seems to figure out of such, and yeah, but the boss fight itself is a great fight. I love that boss fight, and one of the things that makes it so satisfying to beat the boss is that it doesn't go into a cutscene where the cutscene actually shows the character killing the boss. You actually kill the boss in game. I don't know if it's just me that feels like that, but that was just such a satisfying thing for me. Alright, so that's going to be my Der Eisendrache map review. I know it's kind of like rushed and kind of quick, but I've just come from being sick for a very long time, and it's awful to be that sick. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, then leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. I forgot to actually score the map. I'd say the map is, overall, it's a 9 out of 10 because it was a very, very glitchy map to start with. There were lots and lots of glitches that were encountered, so it felt a bit rushed by Treyarch. So just a bit, so I'm not going to give it a full 10 out of 10. I'm going to give that one a 9 out of 10. But I would say it is 100% better than Shadows of Evil. This new map is just incredible, and it's just shown me what I can expect for DLC 2, and I'm just beyond excited for it. Alright, see you guys.